Well, it has been a while since the last time I recorded a video or I even posted anything on YouTube really, except my YouTube shorts, but I guess life got in the way. I stopped video editing because Adobe subscription was getting out of hands. Paying Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro was getting a little bit ridiculous in terms of pricing. It was getting a little bit ridiculous in what I was doing it. And since I'm not a professional video editor, I couldn't really justify the reason of paying so much money just to create that type of content. So I took a break from doing video formats content, and I was trying to figure out what I want to do. What do I want to do with my content? What do I want to showcase to the people? Like, what is my life? And I never quite could get that idea. And when I started figuring out that the biggest part of me was illustration, the biggest part of me was doing art, doing creation and creating worlds, creating characters and having fun with it, is when I started thinking about the alternatives to video editing, which someone said, oh, try DaVinci Resolve. And I'm a really unlucky person, so I actually downloaded that program, and as soon as it finished downloading, my GPU failed on me, and my computer was having a really hard time for a long time now. I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know when. And when I got that spark of, hey, I want to make, videos about my life, but also about drawing, I said, how can I do this? And I went on Twitter, and the people were just like, yeah, download DaVinci. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then totally exploded my computer, but I don't think it's the reason why. I just think it happened like that. So the week before that happened, it was my birthday, and my partner got me an iPad. I never had an iPad. He got me an iPad because he said, I know you want to draw, you like to go to the library with me, but you always complain how you can't draw on the go. So this is going to be the best thing for you, which is what you're seeing on the screen right now. This is my first drawing on Procreate, which is a software on the iPad. So he got me the Apple Pencil, the iPad, and I was like, oh, that's really great. And I started thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to go outside. But with my computer actually dying, this just came in how we say at the perfect moment, everything happens for a reason. So I used a week, because now I have a new computer, but I went a full week without any computer, and I used this week to really figure out why do I needed to go through this? What reflection do I need to go in my life about what I am doing? And a lot has to do with my content creation. Since 2018, I've been streaming 4 times a week, for 3 hours on Twitch, and it's been great. I love it, but sometimes it also takes a lot of time. And that's time that I usually take away from my projects, and I take away from, learning new skills. I take it away from working on my illustrations. And that's why I've incorporated more drawings and more art streams into my live content, because to me it's important. It's really important that I work my creativity and that I hone my skill, and that I just grow as an artist doing it. And that's why I've been working on the webcomic. So I don't have a title for it yet. We have a few characters designed, which the main character is the one that you see, which is also the VTuber of my stream. And essentially I decided to make an illustration about him, because I think it's good to give yourself small objectives of what you're trying to do. And one thing that I was trying to do with this drawing was to perfect my storytelling. And I felt that in my illustration work, in my drawing work, I have a lot of an issue showcasing a story and really putting the characters into the elements. And I think that transcribes into all of the spheres of illustrations, in the sense that even when I do character design, sometimes I forget that these characters have a life, they have a story, there's a reason why we're designing them. And it's really the pillar of all of the illustration, if you're not doing fan art, that you wanna be doing. And I want to hone that skill. So I said, oh, maybe this month what I'll do is I'll concentrate on storytelling. And this character for my webcomic, he has milk powers, so dairy powers, and he's supposed to be a comical relief type of character, you know, that goes in with daggers made out of, you know, cheese, or has like blue cheese bombs that he can throw on people and shield people with a milk shield and these types of things, you know. And he's working in a bakery that he owns in a small town, and this scene is essentially him serving a fresh cup of milk to a customer coming in. And I just wanted to showcase what type of dynamic this character has. And yeah, that's what I think is the most important, you know, learning new skills and being able to tell stories. Even more so because since I like to do original characters and I enjoy drawing original content, I have to explain who these people are. What is this content? And it is the beauty of doing that, because I could sit in a niche and draw Genshin characters over and over again, but as much as this sounds so enticing, I think doing something that I love for myself and showing to others why I love it is the best way to go about it. Might it be for my own illustrations, might it be for my content. You have to love what you put out for you to find that spark, for you to be able to say, yeah, I will do it. Like, I will wake up on this Sunday at 7 a.m. and I will start drawing, not because I need to draw today, but because I have this idea and this idea is great and I want to show it to the people that this idea is great. And that's what I came to realize in the week that I spent without a computer, because Twitch became a little bit like a crutch. It was something that I knew I was supposed to do, but I wasn't sure why I was doing it anymore. And I'm coming back to it this week, but I'm coming back to it with the idea that I'm doing it for fun, I'm doing it for myself and to connect with my friends. And it's not the most important thing to me. And I don't mean it in the way that it doesn't hold any importance. I mean it in the way that my art and my creativity matters more, and I have to translate that into the Twitch, not the other way around. I don't want to be placing my life second place just so that I'm live pushing content that maybe I don't want to do, or maybe that you guys don't want to watch, and that's okay. But I really want to invest more into doing these types of videos and this type of content that is not following a trend or following something, but more what I am feeling in the moment, and having this discussion with you guys and really be true to who I am, because I think it's easy to lose that and lose that sight of ourselves when we tend to value ourselves through the eyes of others, and when the opinions of others matters more than our own. I went really deep into my thoughts this week, let me tell you. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this illustration that I made of my character. I'm gonna try to have more of those. I think the next video that I want to be doing, at least as a long format video for the YouTube, would be a character design. I think I'm gonna ask on Twitter the people to submit their design that they would like to see redesigned by me, and I think that could be really cool to have somebody else's story redesigned by my own perception of them, if that makes sense. I just really love working with VTubers, D&D characters, OCs, and that are not necessarily my own. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I catch you again soon.